Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that's...
Dreams have become the same
Oh, right.
Yes, we and thus our...
So, it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that.
Yeah, but wait. But if they're...
Oh, really? So you mean... No. Please allow me to address you.
Oh, X?
Now you see me. Rest assured.
Wow. Sign us up. But wait. Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first. Why aren't you saying anything? All right, hurry up and... Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title. From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Now, if anyone has...
They must be dream experts from another land.
Oh, I have a question. Me first.
No rush.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect...
My question is simple.
Oh, Paimon knows! The first time, the second time, the third time, and the fourth time, but then the...
Wait, why did all...
Because slimes are monsters, things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're... I just want...
Looks like being an expert is next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteem.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to...
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sun...
Why don't you just...
Well,
Oh,
no, it's fine.
yeah.
Oh,
Think about it.
you do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Oh, my turn, I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of...
Hey, no rush. One at a time. Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers. That's all. You do have a point. It's right now. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some... Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult...
But you saw...
Ah, but this guest...
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting point? Huh? Nahida? How did... Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect... Oh, right. You're not... Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation? Even so, it's not like I look super... And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. That's not true. I don't want to get... Now the atmosphere... I just want it to be another drop in the water.
not the cold and restrictive container.
She's so...
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more...
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday... The sky is right...
So you want to
Because by the time this...
But if that's the reason...
Really?
I don't...
Huh?
That's right.
Well, of course. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in...
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things, and you don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea.
Yes. I'll go and...
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the...
Actually, I didn't really...
Huh?
I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know.
Oh, Pine...
Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget it...
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to...
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro arc. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dream?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness if your wife...
No, I suppose not. But our time together in... I don't know. She even...
That's really...
It's almost as if...
Maybe all of the... Were there any...
I don't know. I really felt like I was ready to move on.
But dreams are. It's not...
Yes, and it's... Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried. I think I can handle things.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife. Now that I think of it, I know where that... But at the same time, I feel as if I should... Otherwise, once I can... Actually, you...
Yeah, even if you...
Yeah.
All right, go...
Are you headed off to some interesting place without...
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering
I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting... Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you...
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many...
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro...
I'm not all that different from you, you know. All right.
raining again.
It's always nice to go for...
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary... I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long...
Sometimes.
This is the part. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally they lack. But you said she could remember.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully, and she always...
Whoa. That's pretty weird. Well,
However, the problem is, for example, another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically,
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these...
but I still want to figure out the how and the why. Let's go.
well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Committed to memory.
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here.
I've yet to see anything strange about this. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize.
His wife must be a really amazing... Huh? Wait,
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought... When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been...
huh? There's nobody...
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily, he didn't fall.
He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to.
Oh, so he fell asleep and
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're fine.
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked up. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me, and the sky grew dark when I realized something wasn't right.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just...
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up.
I think I know what happened.
Let's head back now. Don't.
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind?
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him.
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development.
Then there's no time. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go!
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the group. But could you at least tell me what happened? I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the others. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and...
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was...
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near... Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. Please help us.
Sure thing.
Look, she's sitting over there and surrounded.
Come on, let's rescue her.
This one's got your name on it! Coming at ya!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
God protect us. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Yeah. Ah! Everyone hold hands.
By royal decree!
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilma on Earth.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted away.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back dreaming? But what about... Oh, I see. It was all just a dream.
Huh?
Nearly 20...
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright. Where to start? Right! This plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things that she had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect...
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risk. She said she looked, but strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the...
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that look on... She looks a little unwell. Oh. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell what's...
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, when forced to I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Yeah, that's a tricky one, but it's all right. There are all kinds of people. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do... Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, although...
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. The dreams are... I really thought she had come...
These dreams mean nothing. Yes.
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with... I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy?
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings.
Yes. And now, they get to meet the... Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider...
Yeah.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, I have a bad... We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their...
That's right! These aren't just dreams, it's...
All right, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, they all seemed as if they were alive again, which...
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their...
So, what should...
Seems we have to... Pedrush.
Let me think. Yes!
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her...
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanaglia. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine you slowly...
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem...
Whoa, so many giant plants!
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways. Anyway, let's see if we can find any...
Let's dance!
Oh, goodness gracious! I see everything! Hey!
Hey there!
Hiya!
By royal decree...
Let's play Persian.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Oh, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar, isn't it? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie! She's right over there! Looks like we've come to the right...
These alluring dreams.
Really? But what about that space? You can't mean...
Yes. Compared to an...
Oh.
If this big... Anyway.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
A coffee here. You two have traveled.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome.
Everyone hold hands.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro... Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's... Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it.
The Great Dendro Archon!
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... Have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't...
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro...
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able...
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories.
Think carefully. Are you sure that meeting here...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true, and I never heard...
Hey, come on.
Yeah, Trip...
I get it now, but since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of... These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they... There's nothing wrong with continuing...
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're...
Don't worry. I still have control.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be...
You can't just brush off something like this! We don't even know how you people got here, or where you even came... Sorry. Paimon...
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just trying to...
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you, but I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a...
Okay. Just as I expected. We're only on the surface of this dream.
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we...
Don't panic. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. This dream has the ability...
If it weren't for what we just saw...
I have a guess. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the... But the space...
Oh, right!
That's right.
Right! So the answer...
Yes. And...
It looks like we may need to put something inside there. show begin?
Earlier! Sharing my knowledge! Yeah, hey!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
La 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 la. Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Navia's analogy.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. I'll protect us. Wait, weren't we already here?
This is probably...
Huh? Why would he start drinking?
Yes, but...
Based on what we've learned so far, he must...
But fortunately...
Ilman!
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would.
Did you say dream?
Of course! Here.
Hello.
Whoa! And what's this? No, it's Paimon! Anyway, now's not the time for that!
You're right.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd...
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Haidar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect it. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a...
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to...
What should we do?
You can... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you, like the last...
So you mean...
Ilma...
It seems... the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Maybe.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream. So that's why I've never mind. It's not, I mean...
Yes.
Then please, let us, regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, I feel extreme, but does this dream...
I'm afraid...
Okay, please, come this way. You can go eat. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the answer you're looking for may also be found there.
Thank you for helping.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any... I'll be right back. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Right. Something seems to be up. Ilmon is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and rather than dream...
I believe we're on the right track. But it's not that the dreams are getting deeper, but you would never mistake dreams for real.
Sometimes, but it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's...
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus... This also explains the insubstantiality, but if we just...
Oh, wait! Paimon's...
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel... Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into nyan? Constructing a realistic dream consumes...
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Zeru's festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Mm-hmm. Most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has... This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the Academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so... How did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
Let's dance! Grow, grow, grow! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Ow! I'm a proper send-down from the Stina with love.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Watch out! Odds, reveal thyself! All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Paimon in this dream.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here.
Don't worry, I have a way. I see everything!
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her. I see everything!
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasant. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up the ability to wake up?
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, but even knowing all of that, one question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between...
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we...
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database, using the pretext of testing for mental. This way I could connect them to a network, and to improve my... Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after...
That means...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything. I provide a beautiful... They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter. Carefully think back and retrace...
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean... she is...
No, because unlike you, she can't enter. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the...
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see... Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her...
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered some... People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety. However, Why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous? And it's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have but in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on it's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data.
Monsters, be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Hey there! Watch out! Ready, steady, go! Oz, reveal thyself! Let the show begin. Teamwork is dreamwork!
The Temple of Wisdom! This might hurt a little. Yeah.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Yeah! Grow! Make yourselves at home!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop!
What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now!
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No. Please, no!
Let's get away from there. Don't ruin my flowers.
What should I do? Where did he go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Amira.
What happened just now?
He's not very all the people, it's terrible.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return.
Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big... I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out to be useless.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into...
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost...
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the...
Existence? I'm different.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, the Academia has probably...
No need.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply just ask for your life after that. It'll be up to... Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We should go... We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the From the looks of it, you were able to successfully...
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to make... I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
It's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. He hasn't regained...
Huh? I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by it. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of it. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamat.
I see.
Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now.
Let's be quiet and just listen. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. Dreams haven't, but dreams also have the potential to exploit people. As I've said, but just take a good look around. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the path of life. What's the meaning of life? What? Of course, whenever you some people work hard all day so that their families... Some people travel all over... Some venture in search of the world's secrets. Life is not just... Therefore, once you begin... But if you were... You're free to choose how... In the end...
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia. You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps that dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves, but as long as he can still wake up, he can still... Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how you could your speech...
Thank you. I've heard a lot. You can't say that that's why I couldn't, but all of my... I don't think that...
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright, I've learned that in Beinuni, the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was, if I have to, but now that I've experienced, it's enough that I can tell I was once supported by... If I dwell too much, I gave a speech...
Hey, what's with...
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a new day is about...
Everybody stand back! Coming at ya! Hiya! Nah! Ha! Coming at ya! Ha! Cha! Nah! Hiya! Nah! A proper send-off from Mispina with love. Coming at ya! Watch out! Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! Hey there! Come on, we can do it! Hey there! Watch out! Guerrilla warfare, I guess! Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky? Watch out! Yeah! I'll protect us. Odds reveal! A proper send-off from the Cena with love. I'm going in! This one's got your name on it! Coming at ya! Cha! That's not! Hiya! Hey there! That's not! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Let's light it up! Feeling lucky? Hiya! Chip coming at ya! Yeah. That's not! Ready, steady, go! Off we go! Hey there! Watch out! Hiya!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Attack! That's the way.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hey there! Ha! Cha! Ha! Watch out! Nah! Nah! Nah!
Let's light it up!
A proper send-off! From the Spinalip, let's dance!
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Everybody stand back!
This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky? Coming at ya! Ha! Hiya! Nah! Nah!